I was the chubby kid that they would be like, oh, you fat, oh, you big. Ooh. So for quite some time I was insecure, like overly insecure. It was actually really bad. Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Djanae, aka a girl named Janae, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, hey Bookie, how you doing? Hey. Okay, so in today's video we're gonna talk about my weight loss journey slash health journey. Let's get into it a little bit. Okay, so to give y'all a little bit of background, I was always like the bigger kid growing up. Like I was the chubby kid that they would be like, oh, you fat, oh, you big, ooh, ooh, like, and it would get to me like, growing up in Jamaica, they would always feed you good, like, especially my great-grandaunt, she was cooking, babe, and she used to feed me them good up oxtails and fried chicken and rice and peas and plantains and everything, you know, so it was so good, and I loved food. Like, my relationship with food was locked in until, like, everyone started calling me big, and I was like, ooh, oh, that's not sweet. And I used to, like, people used to pinch my cheeks a lot. It was, like, so annoying. And with Caribbean families, they are too raw and too real. So, to the point where it's like, babe, you're doing what? They are so overly honest. So, they'll be like, wow, your face is getting bigger. Ooh, you're looking at your big stomach. Oh, oh, my stomach is getting big. So it was just always a thing for me, and they would find it funny, but like I didn't. Like, babe, why are you calling me big? So for quite some time I was insecure, like overly insecure. It was actually really bad. But yeah, and I started developing like a bad relationship with myself. Like I used to have body dysphoria. I used to like hate how I looked. I started like dressing in bigger clothing because I thought that would like help me cover up the parts of my body that I didn't like. I was scared to like show my body in any place, like the beach. I was scared to show my body anywhere, y'all. It was bad. And even like freshman year of college, going into that, I think that's the biggest I've ever been. I think I was like over 170. Like a little bit over 170, and I was just, looking back, I was just big, like, and it's not as big in like context, you know what I mean? Like if I could have been bigger, but looking back on it now, I was just so sad in myself, and I tried to like play it off by smiling, and I just didn't see how big I was until like I'm looking back on the videos and I'm like, oh, Bookie, who hurt you? What are you going through? And like, just knowing how I felt in those moments, like I never had any self-confidence, like nothing gave. I would just try to do everything for like kind of attention, and like nothing worked. I was still just big and I felt ugly inside and out, but I was a great person, but I just felt ugly. But besides that, love yourself. You're beautiful just the way you are. Don't let anyone tell you different, y'all. My weight change had nothing to do with my development as a person or how happy I am now. It's really my relationship with God, and also just my growth as an individual and finding things in my life that make me happy and grounding myself and growing. Also, if you haven't seen my healing journey video, go get into that, y'all. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so my weight change has nothing to do with my happiness level change, but I will say that over time, like me having a better relationship with food and having a better relationship with exercise and being a healthier version of myself was helpful when it comes to like growth and having a better mindset and viewing myself differently. And to this day, I still suffer from like body dysmorphia, still judge myself, still think my stomach has a couple extra pounds that it don't need, and we working on it. But also I'm still loving myself as I am. Like I couldn't care less what man doesn't want me. I couldn't care less what anyone else thinks about me. That's just the reality. Yeah, so let's get into how I lost the weight. So basically I lost around, I want to say since freshman year 15 now. So I'm like 155. It fluctuates, but like I'm around 155 now. I don't really like feel 155, like I feel less than 155 low-key, just because like I'm gaining muscle, so it'll like, I can't even show y'all right now, but like I'll add videos of like myself in the gym, pictures, differences, just so y'all can see what's going on there. But yeah, my changes with weight is around, like, since freshman year, around like 15 pounds roughly. And there was a point, I think, also when I was like 150. I think that was for my birthday. Like, I was like hammering down. I was like, girl, you need to lose this weight. But I think it was a while back. I don't know. But yeah, my fluctuation happens a lot, actually. Like, even now, like, I think if I eat bad one day, I'll gain a pound in my head, you know, and I don't know. But yeah, so that is the change that I've gone through. And more recently, I think I've just been like slimming down a little bit more, but also like focusing on body recomposition. So working on glutes, working on keeping a butt whilst trying to slim my waist down, which hasn't been working very well, but we don't work on that. And building muscle. I used to feel like my arms were so like flabby, and I don't feel like they're flabby now. Like, I don't really think they're flabby. Like, you can't see under this shirt, but like, you can't see much for real. But I do think my arms do look a lot better than they used to, and I do feel a lot better about them. But how did I lose weight? Let's get into that. So what I started doing is I started going to the gym a lot more often, but I noticed, like, no matter how often I went to the gym, that didn't really give me the weight loss that I wanted. So over time, I started like tracking my calories. And I know for a lot of people that can cause like eating disorders. So if it's not for you, I wouldn't recommend it. But I started tracking calories and tracking protein. Tracking protein does help. Tracking protein is important. But since I wanted to lose weight, I had to do both. And when I started doing that, that's when I started noticing, like, she losing weight, she getting skinny, because, you know, it's 70% what you eat and then 30% exercise. So majority of my weight loss did come from what I ate. So I started like eating more veggies, starting eating salads more often. Like, me and my chicken salad, we were locked in. Little recipes like that. I still like eat salmon. Salmon has a lot of protein. So like salmon and veggies like broccoli on the side, and like a little bit of pasta in there, you know, get your carbs in, but not too much. And I used to, like, I still do make breakfast. So bread, egg whites. I love me some egg whites, and I was never big on the yolk anyways, but the yolk has the most calories anyway, so I'm good off that. So egg whites and bacon, turkey bacon. I don't like pork like that. Those are what I'll maybe have for breakfast. And I started like drinking Bloom a little bit more. I can testify to whether or not Bloom did help me. I used to drink it occasionally, like maybe once a week, maybe not that often, but it was fun when I did drink it. I would drink it as like tea, so I would heat it up and then just mix it around. And for me, I would definitely say like one of the bigger things that did help, which was just like creating a healthier relationship with the food I did eat. So I was like portioning it out, but not like not eating what I didn't like. Like, I've always liked salads, not my entire life, but like more recently I did like salad, and I would just put a little dressing on it. And I think buying food that I did like, but the lesser calories or the lesser sugar version. So like, I liked coffee often, so I would make my coffee, but I would have no sugar creamer, or the syrup that I would put on like the protein pancakes I would make at times would be zero sugar syrup. So it was like a lot less calories. Anything that I did get, even the salt I use is lower sodium salt. Like, I just tried to decrease on things like cholesterol to decrease my possibility of diseases like diabetes, high cholesterol, because I know that it does run in my family to an extent. So things like that I try to be aware of. But I think those things also did help. I will say drink a lot of water. It's what I've been slacking on. Drink more water, please. Thank you. Yeah, drink more water. It's a lot more helpful when it comes to your glow, like your outward glow. I started taking my self-care a lot more seriously. That has nothing to do with weight loss. Just wanted to put that out there. Take care of your self-care. So doing my face routines, my nightly face routines, morning routines, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself and feel like you're getting somewhere. And for me, I do have a scale. So it's like a composition scale. So it tells me like my muscle. It doesn't just tell me like a number, because I don't like that. So it tells me my muscle, I'm gonna look it up actually. It's called like V-Sync. Yeah, I'm putting y'all on. So it's called V-Sync, and it tells me my BMI, which is not necessarily always dependable, but it tells me that my body fat, my metabolic age, my fat-free body weight, my visceral fat, my body percentage of water, my protein percentage, my skeletal muscles percentage, and the mass of my muscles, my BMR, and my bone mass. So those are what it tells me, and I do appreciate that it does that, because I do like knowing like how much of my body is muscle and how much isn't, and working through that. So yeah, I'm big on chicken too. So chicken breast instead of fried chicken was big for me, or like jerk chicken, since it's big in my culture. I would eat that often, and if I had to eat rice, just portioning that out a little bit more, doing that a lot more often was helpful for me, I will say that. And for a little bit I tried the military diet. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it is kind of helpful. It is a good way to like I would say discipline yourself and practice that discipline. But yeah, I will say it's okay, but you don't have to do it. Like, you can lose weight by just eating healthier. So I will say food is always a big part of it, and just placing your mind in a place where you know what your goal is. So let's get into like the discipline aspect of it all. For me, for quite some time, I feel like I just lacked discipline, because my relationship with food was like, for me at the time, so strong. Like, I loved it so much. So why would I give up the food that I liked? Like, what? So for me, I started making it more so a challenge. And since I have always been like super competitive, making it and phrasing it as a challenge was a lot helpful, because it allowed me to be like, oh, like, you're gonna lose this game that you're playing with yourself. Oh, you're not gonna lose however many pounds by this date. Oh, you're gonna cheat and eat that. Oh, you're literally forfeiting the game by doing this. You're disqualified. Oh, you're losing the game. If I did that, it was a lot more helpful for me, because positioning my mind in that way made me realize like, oh, do you just lack discipline? Like, are you just an undisciplined individual? And that might not work for everyone, but for me it did. Like, making myself feel like, girl, this is a game and you need to win. You need to be the top player of this game. And it just got normal for a while. Like, going to the gym was normal for 5 days a week. And eating healthy was normal for however long I did. And I've been slacking more recently, y'all, because I've just been happy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how I look now. I'm happy. But I will say that I do want to continue to lose a little bit more weight and recomposition my body a little bit more. But I am happy as I am. I'm gonna put like after videos / pictures on the screen so y'all can see and see like the changes. And I will like recommend some workout routines. So I do say, like, for people trying to build glutes, RDLs are important, hip thrusts are important, Bulgarian squats are important, and the Stairmaster is important. Those are like my top ones, honestly. Like, sumo squats are helpful too, but those are my top ones, because that Stairmaster, it works at both. Like, you're doing cardio, but technically, since you're climbing stairs, it's really working your glutes and staying on it for however long you need to. Even if that's staying on it at level 2 for 30 minutes, do your thing, babes. Like, go on that Stairmaster and demolish it. Do what you need to do. And then when it comes to like arms and working on back, the lateral pull downs are always helpful. I know that this one, I really don't know what to call it, but like this exercise where you like push it back, like, I don't know if y'all can see me, but like, it's an exercise. You have a weight in your hand and you're like pulling it back. If y'all can look that up and find it, that would be great. But yeah, that exercise is helpful. What else? I will say that people often do these. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I don't do these. I do this one. Y'all, I'm forgetting the names because I just do them so often now, but it's the one where you sit down and then you just like pull it back with you. I used to do one when I bent down and I would like pull the weight with my arms and do that for a while. What else is there? There's one where you like sit down in a chair and you like push it up too. That is helpful. It's up to you. I don't do too much on back day, obviously, / arm day. I don't do too much. After a while of just like doing lats and pulling on the sides, and I do the chest one as well. After a while of doing that, I just got used to just doing that and I was fine. So, but I will say my arms do have the most growth, like as compared to my body. Like I will say my arms have the most growth because like while I was losing weight, my butt was losing weight. So my butt has gone down a little bit. So that's why I'm like trying to work on that a little bit more. And then my stomach has kind of, it's decreased a little, but it's mostly the same, honestly. What else? So I don't have ab workouts for y'all because I don't do them. Maybe that's my issue. I don't do them enough. I know that I know that the side to sides are good. The scissors are good. Don't ask me about those. And then what else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. But doing barbell squats, I do too, if that helps y'all. I wouldn't say they're the biggest part of like glutes, but barbell squats are helpful. And then, yeah, I just dance a lot. I go to the gym and I try to get a dance routine in, work out through cardio, do what I need to do. And walking is super important. So if that's just taking a day to walk and walking as much as you can or going on the treadmill and getting those steps in, definitely do that. I really hope this was helpful. I might make a part 2 because I feel like not writing things down and having structure allowed me to miss out on some stuff that I probably did and would like to share with y'all. So let me know if y'all want a part 2. But thank you so much for tuning in and for listening to little old me. And I hope this was helpful in some way. But like I said from the beginning, love yourself as you are and the journey will just go from there. Like I think I made the most progress when I was already starting to love myself as the person that I was as a whole, and things just happened. Going to the gym as a chore became just going to the gym for fun. Like it became fun for me. Eating healthy food was just fun for me at a certain point. It isn't as fun anymore. Let me put that out there. But yeah, and then the app I use for calorie counting, I need to be sponsored, but it's okay. The app I used was Lose It. I used their free trial version, not trial, it was just free. And they do have like an upgraded version that you pay for, but babe, I didn't need too much. I just need to know my calories. And I would, if I didn't have that, I would be on my notes app and like tracking it myself by looking things up, which was a lot more work. So if you want to do that, that's fine, but Lose It is easier. But other than that, y'all, thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far. And remember to love yourself because God loves you and you are loved. Mwah. Stay beautiful, y'all. Bye.